Good afternoon, everybody. I just want to update the instruction that I sent you a couple days ago. And I find this way is faster, easier, and more time consuming. No, more time saving, actually, more time saving. So we had 6 pieces, 2 pieces of sterile, 2 pieces of blue, outer piece, and 2 white piece for the lining. If you run out of white, you can use the blue so for the liner. And the way we did before is we put the sterile piece on one on each side of the blue. We're going to change that. Make sure the white, the right side and the right side match. Right side is right here. Then we're going to put this sterile, instead of put one on each side, we're going to put on top of each other. Now the trick part also is when you put everything together, like to match everything correctly, clip the top where the point is, so that when you put things together, you don't have to fuss with which side is the top and which side is the bottom. And that way we can go faster, it's going to be easier, and we don't have to worry about getting it wrong. So again, 2 white, 2 blue. 1 on top, 2 white on top of 2 blue. And then we sew. Make sure. I always sew on the blue piece because the white piece may stretch. So sew on the blue piece, it'll be easier. Okay, so here we are. 2 blue and 2 white. 2 blue and 2 white. Now, this is the trick. We're going to flip this on this side to this side. And you can see that by doing that, the curve looks a lot better. And the inside is cleaner. Less bulky because of all the seam. Then the next thing we do, we put elastic. For anyone who changed the pattern and add 1/8 of an inch to the pattern before, then you can make the seam a little bit bigger, like 1/2 inch seam allowance. But if you use the original pattern that you didn't add the 1/8 of an inch, then you can do 1/4 inch seams allowance to make the size small. And as you sew the elastic, because we changed it to 5 1/2, so you can just put a little 1/4 inch of each side out, so that it make the elastic to be 5 1/2 inch. Okay, there we go. So you can see by cutting it, cutting it, you see that we know this is the top part. And then by flipping it, we know this is the top part. Before you sew, make sure that the right side is a good piece. Sometimes you have the fuzz, like this. Then we can use this side to be the right side. This will be inside. So you can flip it. Okay. Hello, Tuyền. I can't talk right now. I'm doing a video tape. I'll call you back. I call you back. I call you back. So, I'm sorry. My niece calling. Anyway, so where we are. Here we go, the point. Here we go, the point. So now, the easy thing is to match this, where the clip is, to this. And we're going to sew together this piece together. Right. Okay. So, here we go. Now, putting this piece is tricky because we want to make sure that they won't poke their face when they wear it. So, putting this against the front piece, not the lining, but against this seam. See, this is the lining, this is the front piece. So put it like this, hold it in place, and flip the lining and hold it together at the end. Okay, and then sew. There we go. Okay, so here it is, the top. And everything here is okay. Now we're going to flip this over and start sewing the rest. Again, matching the center seam to center seam is a good way to make sure that it sits correctly. Alright, so we do that. So we sew this together all around about an inch, and then you leave about 2 inches allowance for the hole so we can turn, and then continue to sew all around to the rest of the piece. Okay. There we go. Now, turn. So here's the hole. I do it down here is easy, but you can do it at the elastic, but I think whichever way you're comfortable doing, I'm pretty sure you already know. So we pull this out. Turn. There we go. Looking good already. See this? And see this. And make it so that it look nice. Here we go. Perfect seam in the front. Everything sits correctly. Now we're going to top stitch. So I start from one end of the elastic and start going all around. Sorry, my machine stopped acting up. Again, I'm going to top stitch all around so that it looks nice and flat. The reason why I like to put on the bottom because it's easy to close the hole. See, all you do is put it together and it will sew nicely. Voila! Here we go. Finished product. Faster way to do it. Easy way to do it. You don't have to fuss with a lot of nice and clean. Good luck, and sorry if we have any interruption, and I hope you can do it. If you're comfortable doing your own way, fine, but if you want to follow this way, I hope it helped. Thank you, and I will post it. Bye-bye.